Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I have two really exciting announcements to share with you. If you follow me on social media, you probably already know what they are, but I wanted to make a video on YouTube kind of explaining my two big launches I've had so far this year in 2018 and just kind of give you guys a little bit of the background, a little bit more info, and also let my YouTube fam know about all the new things going on in case they have missed it. So if you guys are new to my channel here, welcome, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you do not miss anything else on my channel. But if you guys would like to hear about my two super exciting launches so far in 2018, then you can go ahead and keep on watching this video. So 2018 has been a busy, productive year so far. That is exactly how I wanted it to be. That is how I planned it out. And so I'm super proud of all the things I've accomplished so far this year. If you guys follow me on social media, you already know that I have had a lot of stuff going on in the first few months of this year. And I've had two launches in particular that I am so proud of, so excited about, and I am just so loving sharing them with you guys. So in the last week or so, I launched not only a podcast, but also my Sober as Workbook. You can find my podcast called Her Best Life on iTunes and on Stitcher, so it doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or if you're on Android, you can find it in both spots. And then Sober the Workbook is now available on Amazon. I will have everything linked down below in the description bar. Everything you guys need to know, links to take you there to check both of them out, but I'm gonna go kind of in depth to each one because I wanna give each project its own little time in this video so I can tell you guys about it and all that, and just really dive in with both. So first I wanna talk to you guys about the podcast. The podcast is called Her Best Life. Like I said, it is on iTunes and Stitcher now, and at the time I'm making this video, I've got 4 episodes up so far. So I have been wanting to do a podcast for a long time. It just kept stirring inside of me that I wanted to do it, and I kind of told myself, 2018, no more excuses, no more waiting. Doing it. I'm doing the whole thing on my own. I'm not using a producer. I haven't used anyone to help me with anything. I'm doing trial and error, kind of seeing what works, what doesn't work, what you guys like, what you guys don't like. And I'm just kind of like going with the flow because I could wait forever and wait to make it perfect. But why wait? I want to get it out to you guys, and I've been so excited about it that like I don't have the patience to wait for anyone else to do anything for me. You guys know I'm an overachiever and I'm impatient and I don't like to wait for things. So it only made sense in classic Sarah manner to do everything myself, to really dive in, do everything myself, and make it all mine, my little baby that I put together, and watch it grow. My original plan was honestly to name the podcast Sober as like the books, because I feel like that is where a lot of people have found me or connected with me, and they've really connected to my sobriety story. But I didn't want to do a podcast that was just sobriety. There's definitely going to be a lot of sobriety focused episodes or topics about sobriety that are going to be mentioned or shared, but I wanted to make it kind of like my YouTube channel. I wanted it to be a place for all people, no matter who you are, black, white, male, female, gay, trans, I don't care who you are. I wanted it to be a podcast that all people could connect and relate to. So I didn't want to make it just sobriety and kind of exclude a lot of people, but I'm really excited for this podcast. I've had so much fun creating it so far. It's so exciting. I feel like I'm connecting with all new people, which is so cool. The podcast is definitely going to be a lot of motivational content, a lot of inspirational content. There's definitely going to be some more like female inspo focused episodes. I'm going to talk a lot about sobriety, like I said, and I want to talk about lifestyle, relationships. I want to have them be funny and me and really authentic and raw and honest, so they're entertaining and funny for you guys. I definitely want to share more about my entrepreneurial journey on there as well. I've got like a ton of stuff I want to share on there, so I'm super excited to get a ton of great content out on the podcast. So far, I have gotten amazing responses from you guys about Her Best Life. You guys have been giving it 5-star ratings, leaving reviews, subscribing so you guys get alerts when there's new episodes, and it has been so cool to see, and I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it so far. So if you haven't checked out the podcast yet, make sure you head over to iTunes or Stitcher. You can search Her Best Fucking Life, or you can search Sarah Ordo and find it. Make sure you subscribe so that you get alerts to your phone every time there's a new episode. I'm aiming to do once a week for now and kind of see how it goes from there, and then I might switch it up a little bit later, maybe do them more frequently, just kind of see how it goes. And make sure you guys leave a rating and review. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear how you're enjoying it, what you want more of, what you want less of. Like, honestly, put it all in. Give me your raw, honest opinions, and I'm so excited to share more with you guys through podcasting. The other exciting launch I've had lately, which has been all over my social media, I'm sure you've seen it, is that I created and self-published a 3rd book. It is Sober as the workbook. I'm gonna give you guys the background of how this came to be in a minute, but what this is, what you guys can expect, this is a 28-day workbook and journal. It is super interactive. It is super personalized to you. Each day is going to have a focused topic. There's going to be inspired writings. There's going to be motivational quotes. There's going to be prompted self-exploration, kind of like journal questions for you guys to answer and fill out. There's going to be daily mantras to repeat and focus on throughout the day. And there's also going to be journal space for each day. So you guys are really going to be able to dive into this, do some serious self-work, some serious self-exploration, and it's going to help you better understand and navigate the relationship you have with alcohol. I didn't want this to be just for people that are already sober or becoming sober. I wanted this workbook to really be for anyone on any range of the scale with drinking and alcohol. I wanted it to be for people that are already sober like myself. I wanted it to be for people that are new to sobriety or considering sobriety. But I also wanted it to be useful to people that are either, you know, semi-sober or doing mindful drinking or doing like a dry January type of thing. I wanted to make it so that anyone on any area of the spectrum with drinking could kind of benefit from this and better understand their relationship with alcohol and just really have a healthier approach to drinking altogether. So to be completely honest with you guys, this was not the next project I had in mind. I wasn't even thinking of doing anything like this. I had like entertained the thought at one point of doing a workbook or something interactive because I always thought that would have been something cool for me while I was going through it to have a tool like that. But honestly, I was literally working on something else already, and I just kept having so many weird things happen that just kept pulling me back to sober. Like I launched Inner Bloom and expected to go more in the direction of like personal development, self-help, and like inspirational books, and sober as literally was outselling Inner Bloom like 3 to 5 times the amount on some days. And it was just mind-boggling to me because here I was thinking like, okay, people that are sober will relate to this, but I'm going to connect with more people doing more of like the self-help, personal development type stuff. And I was totally wrong. Like everybody was still so connected to sober and just relating to it, and even if they weren't sober, they were enjoying it. And then honestly, the icing on the cake for me was, I've mentioned on my YouTube before that I've been a member of Kara Alwileba, her Slay Baby group on Facebook. She's an author, but she also is really active with her readers and like the female community. And she started a group at the beginning of 2018 called Sober and Semi-Sober Slay Babies. And she actually shot me a message and was like, hey, I know you're someone that will really be active in here, and I feel like you could have a really great place in this group where a lot of people could turn to you or get advice or talk to you about things. So once I was in this group and I started seeing like how many women out there were really struggling with this or looking for some place to get inspiration or just kind of be able to air their emotions, their feelings regarding drinking, whether they were sober or not sober, it was mind-boggling to me that there were that many women out there that were looking for more. It was crazy. Like that happened, and then one of my mom's friends read my book and literally gave me like a handwritten note about it, like literally made me cry. And I just had people keep reaching out to me, and it was all about sober as. And I was like, okay, universe, I get it. Apparently we're supposed to stick with the sober community a little bit longer. It just felt natural to do this workbook next. And once I started doing it, it flowed like crazy. Andrew and I road tripped to the South and to Disney World in Florida for my birthday, and I literally was putting this together in the car during like the 18-hour drive. I was working on this literally with my laptop on my lap in the car while we were driving because it was just flowing so naturally. It felt right. And I knew that that was what I was supposed to put out next when I felt that way while I was doing it. I've already had a lot of people contact me saying that they already bought it. They're so excited. They're loving it. And it's so cool to connect with people about that. And knowing that people are actually buying this, using it, and it's helping people is the coolest feeling in the world. Like, I love and am passionate about all the content I create, but I have found with this process that the things that I find the most rewarding, I feel the most gratitude, I feel the most humble about, are the things that do relate to my sobriety, because that's how I feel a lot of people found me or related to my story. So these are like the most rewarding things I put out as far as content. I love YouTube, I love blogging, I love Instagram, I love all this different stuff, but I really find that the stuff that boils down to dealing with sobriety, I just feel incredible seeing people connect to it and use it and really enjoying it. So like I said, this is available on Amazon. I will have a link down below if you guys want to check it out. Both of my other books have eventually ended up on barnesandnoble.com, so I'm sure this one will probably end up there at some point too. And I did not create a Kindle ebook for this, and I've already had one person ask me about it on Instagram, and let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in a ebook or Kindle version of this. I didn't think it made sense. I thought it was kind of silly because this is very interactive and it involves a lot of writing and journaling. amazing. And I thought people wouldn't want to buy an ebook version of it because you can't actually write on it. But if you guys actually want one and would be interested in one, let me know in the comments and I will try to get that together. But for now, it is on Amazon if you guys want to find it. So that's really all I have to share with you guys in this video today. I didn't want this to be super long. I just really wanted to share with you guys a little bit about both of these projects of mine that have launched so far this year, just to give you guys a little bit more background and just kind of tell you guys all about them, really. So I'll have everything linked down below for you guys to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for your support and everything that I do every day. I've never felt more supported and inspired by so many people kind of supporting what I do and the content I put my heart into, and it means the absolute world to me. So make sure you guys check out the workbook on Amazon if you are interested, and I will also catch you guys over on the podcast, Her Best Life Weekly, and I'm so excited for that. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below if you have checked out the book, the podcast, if you plan on it, if you're excited. Let me know what you're thinking. Make sure you guys are following me on all my other social media so you do not miss out on launches like this, especially Instagram. I update Instagram the most frequently, so you can always catch me on a day-to-day basis there. I will have my face on the screen here per usual. If you click it, you'll be subscribed to my channel, and I will also have some other videos for you guys to check out as well. But I think that is all I have to say right now. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.